Good morning from wherever you are hearing me from. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. All right, so I'm back with another tutorial. So today we are going to break down this particular design, and we're just going to go through the layers and just review the layers, and I will explain as I'm revealing them so that we'll be able to follow through easily. All right, so let me erase everything and start from scratch. All right, so the empty layer was created, and the first thing that was added was this particular image. I think it was gotten from Pinterest. So this served as the base and the background for everything. So the program is Wise Master Builder, and building starts with a bare what they call it, land, or let me say just something plain, a land that is plain. So that's the concept that I'm trying to build on, and also making use of some effects and some elements that relates to that. So then we have this is the next thing, just to add color to it. So the original image was this was the original image. What I just did was to add or to change the blend mode to soft light. Yes, so just change the blend mode to soft light, and that's it. So the image has been, I will put the image in the description tab. So this is the image, this beautiful smooth sand ground with sandstone. So that's the image that was used. Then the image was duplicated, more like duplicated, and then it was given a overlay. So just change it to overlay. So this formed the base of my background. So then after that, this was added. This now forms the brick layer, which forms the building block for the theme of the program. Then from there we have this. So this is just to blend in the block or the brick or stone brick to the whole layer, and it's just normal light. Okay, this is it. It's an image generated from Gemini. So I think I saw it on Pinterest too. So it's inside the file. So all I did was just to blur it. So from here you see it's Gaussian blur at 147 pixels. So then we have our, followed by this, I think. Yes. So this is just a particular element using brush, then followed by this. Now this is what now brought the whole thing together. So this is just a light, a light flare. This is it, a lens flare. So every element gotten from Pinterest. So this is just the light. Then the lights now give the whole design the feel and the look that I wanted. Then followed by this is where the text effects come in. Now this particular text effect, what I used was Gemini to generate this particular text effect. So if you want the prompts, you can let me know so I can add it, or maybe create another tutorial so that we can be able to go through it together. So we have the pastor's picture here. But before that, I think you have the pastor's picture, you have the second picture here, so because the normal conventional way of putting the pictures is just to put it down here, but just to create a new feel, because it's the anniversary of the church, so just to add it to the other side, that's why we have that there. So then from there we have this block which is in front of everything that we've done. And if you've always been following my tutorials, you will know that one thing I always do is to make sure that I blend everything well. So what I did now is just to blend it well and add this to it. Then from there I have my curves. I think that was it. So this was the whole thing. So the whole design didn't really take so much, so it's just few elements that was used. Then the brush came in. The reason for the brush is just to create contrast so that I can be able to add the dates, the time here, so, and I think, yep, and the names of the pastor. So these two. So that's what it was there for. So the next thing, the reason why I added this curve, actually, if you want to check it, this is it. So it's just a the middle point was dragged down. Now the reason why this curve is there is because it's looking so bright, and I wanted something to just tone it down. So most times what I do is just to add curve to the whole, and this is it. So disable. So this is the curve. What I do is once I finish adding the curve, then I brush it through. So let me just try to create another one using Ctrl J. So then I delete the layer mask. So then this Ctrl I to invert the mask. Then using your brush, make sure that your cap locks is not on. Then ensuring that your foreground is in white. Then I paint. I can also reduce my flow to, let's say, 20, let's say 13. So then I can, with that, achieve the darkness that I want. But I don't want the faces of the pastors to be dark, so I changed my foreground again. Then that was how it was achieved. So we have it there. And then from there, it's looking too bright for me, so I always add hue and saturation to tone my designs down if it's looking so bright. So you see that using the hue and saturation, it was able to tone it down a bit, just to bring the whole effect down. Then lights, sometimes you add lights to add drama, so the lights is just there to add drama. The lights are just the normal lens flare that we know. So it's just the normal lens flare that we know. Let me open it. So lens flare. So all you do is, once you want to use the lens flare, you bring it out. This is a lens flare. It's in normal. All you do is just to put it in screen. Then I will just put it there, just to add more drama. Then I can also duplicate it and put it on top of the design, so that to still add more drama. It's still looking more light, so I can just tone it down a bit again. So with that, then I have the logo, the brush, so that the images can show the logo, and then the logo of the church. So I think that's just basically it. It's not something so much. So yeah, thank you so much for watching this tutorial, and I will see you on the next one. Stay blessed and don't stop creating.